So here we have the Nissan Qashqai N connector 1.2 petrol on a 17 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and I'll run through a few controls on the inside. But you can see from the outside it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So as we approach the back of the car, you'll notice we've got reversing sensors. We also have a 360 parking camera, which I'll show you when we're inside the car. Loads of boot space, as you can see, with that 60/40 split folding rear seat as well. Okay, so we're just going to make our way back round to the front of the car now, and then I'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. And now that we've done a full circle of the car, you can see it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before I climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. As you can see, the seats are in perfect condition. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're in the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we've got the rev counter, and on the right-hand side, the speedometer and fuel gauge. In the middle, we have the trip computer, which includes the total miles on this car of 11,621. This car also has lane departure warning system. There's a video on our website about that. And a collision warning system as well. So two really, really useful safety features on this car. As we back out to the steering wheel, on the right hand side we've got cruise control and speed limiter, and on the left hand side we have stereo controls. Also on the right hand side we've got the ability to answer and end phone calls as well, but of course that can't be used until you've paired your phone, which is done on this central screen in the middle just here. So before we come round to the phone again, this car's got satellite navigation, as you can see highlighted there. When it comes to the radio, you can see it's got FM radio and AM radio, but it has DAB digital radio as well. You've got some option buttons down the side, but essentially the screen itself is all touchscreen, so you can find stations on here, you can slide up and down, and there's many stations when it comes to DAB digital radio. And then in terms of other ways to listen to music, you have a CD player, an auxiliary input, USB input, and also you can stream music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio as well. So not only can you make and receive phone calls, but you can listen to the music that's on your phone as well. I mentioned the 360 parking camera that this car has. If I pop the car into reverse, you can see just there we've got a reversing camera image and a bird's eye view image of the car as well. So we can see 360 degrees of the car. Popping it back in neutral, if you press the camera button, you then have a front-facing camera and the bird's eye view. Press it again, and you have a front-facing camera and the front passenger side wheel. So with all of those parking cameras, it makes it a very, very easy car to park. We then have dual zone climate control. So we can adjust the passenger temperature, driver temperature, fan speed up or down just here. And then we can hit that button to turn the air conditioning on, or you can hit auto and the car will maintain those temperatures for you. You just override auto by readjusting the fan speed yourself like that. We then have the electronic handbrake, a 12-volt charging socket, a 6-speed manual gearbox, and then all the way back in the central armrest, we've got another 12-volt charging socket and the USB and auxiliary input that I mentioned previously. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.